Hey, what's up, Reefers? Oh man, um, this is gonna be a rough video because guess what happened again? Yes, one of the goby did not make it, and once again, it's due to the netting at the top. So this actually happened the day after I received them. It took me a couple days to kind of get together and put something together because it's just like, what the hell, right? So before night out, okay, well, let me start from the beginning. So I ordered a fish from Live Aquaria. It was a pair of Yasha goby with a pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp went in and it immediately went to the back, and I have not seen him since. The first goby goes in and it kind of went into the rockwork over there, and he also disappeared. I have not seen him since. And the last one, actually the last guy that I showed on the video, it kind of just stayed in the front. Even just like they came around like 2 o'clock. I got them in the tank around 4 o'clock, and around nighttime it kind of moved along here a little bit, but it stayed right there. So after night out, I don't know what happened, but in the morning I found him all crispy up here in this corner, actually right here. I just couldn't believe it. If you have been following my video, I lost a ruby dragonet in the exact same way. The dragonet was actually doing well until one day something probably spooked him, and he was able to jump and squeeze through one of these netting, which is actually pretty tiny for the dragonets because they have a pretty big head. And he landed right in the middle, and I found him the next morning all dried up, and there was no chance of resuscitation. With this goby, he must have jumped out in the middle of the night as well, because it's completely dry by the time I discovered him in the morning when I was getting ready for work, and he landed right here, and that just pissed me off because I installed a screen with the intention of keeping fish in my fish tank. And I think for the clowns, it probably did the job, because my female clown pick on the male pretty frequently, and sometimes pretty viciously. And I do hear water splash, and I have no doubt that the screen probably saved the male clown more than once. But somehow it just keeps killing my other fish. And with the goby, I thought it may be okay because it's so slim. If it does jump out, maybe it'll kind of like squirm back in. I don't know. But I didn't even consider this as an issue. I was like, oh, there's no way, and all the gobies are kind of happy at the bottom, right? But something must have spooked him at night, and him or her somehow blasted up and came right through the netting and landed on here. So that's at least where one of them go. I do not know where the other one is. I have not seen him, nor the pistol shrimp. I did not hear any popping at night. So my fingers are crossed, but the outlook is not too good. Maybe they just did not make it and something got them. I don't know, but they may still be in there, so crossing my fingers. But it is just really sad because I got them as a pair, and this is such a terrible way to go. Imagine just kind of like drying up there, right? That's just bad. I feel really bad. So Live Aquaria does have a 14-day stay alive guarantee. I do not know if they covered fish jumping out of the tank, because that's not really their fault at all, and the fish did get shipped healthily. So I just emailed them, just explaining the situation that I lost one fish, and I did mention the other one because they very much the fish and pistol shrimp may still be alive in the tank. So I just mentioned that I lost one of the pair that I purchased, and to my surprise, they replied the next day, and they just, no question asked, refunded the entire purchase, not just credit for one fish. So I was pretty blown away, and they gave me the credits to Live Aquaria, or if I want, they could actually refund to my original payment method, which is credit card, which is pretty impressive in terms of customer service, because these kind of store, they tend to just give you credits, so that will ensure that you go back to them and to buy stuff next time, versus you may go somewhere else and not come back. So serious kudos to them. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I get another goby or that size fish. I'm not sure if I will keep the screen on or off, or just kind of suck it up and custom build a glass canopy. Or maybe at least use a glass canopy for new fish, and then I can swap it back to a screen later on once all the fish are settled in, and they'll have some place. They have like a hole in the rock to bolt into versus just jumping out of the water when they got like disturbed. But yeah, just terrible. And you may be asking like, oh, why did you keep this fish in a Ziploc bag? So I kept it in a Ziploc bag mainly to take photo for a live aquarium, and keep it to kind of show you guys in this video that it passed away. Although I understand I can just talk about it. Afterwards, I'll probably do what I do with most of the small fish that pass away in my tank, which is just feed them to an enemy, just return it to a cycle. You know, why waste any potential food, right? So that is a really sad update for me, actually. I don't understand. You know, I built this thing to keep fish in. Fish keeps coming out, and then it's keeping fish from going back in again. So it's actually killing them. So I'm not sure if the screen is actually worth it. Well, let me know what you think, and if you have any strategy in terms of keeping fish from jumping out of your tank. And if you have used a screen top, what has the experience with in terms of keeping smaller fish that could potentially squeeze through the gaps. Alright, well, that's it from me from today. Oh man. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys later.